Hello, Rock and Roll Daycare staff. It's Phil here with your Tuesday Tools on Wednesday. This week, we're going to continue to take a look at child development through a musical lens. And today, we are talking all about toddlers, which, for our purposes, we'll define as any child between 1 and 2.9 years old. So much happens in this age range, and as we all know, our toddler A children have very different needs than our toddler Bs. In today's segment, we'll take a look at some developmental milestones in a toddler's life and how music informs and is informed by those moments. So first we'll take a look at some gross motor movement. So as children grow out of infancy, they begin to explore their body's relation to the space around them. Even children who don't walk upright until well after their first year are engaging their muscles. They're crawling, rolling, reaching, tapping, petting, grabbing, shaking, kicking, bouncing, all of those things. And music has a profound connection with movement and toddlers. So toddlers, without understanding why, are often compelled to move in response to music. As educators, we can support and encourage this instinct not only to embody musical concepts, but to use music as a motivator to strengthen and hone gross motor development. The next thing we'll talk about is language and speech. Growing children are surrounded by language and words, both directed to them and in the world around them, just listening to people talking. Children gain fluency in their native language through a combination of structured learning through books, images, and child-directed speech, as well as unstructured language immersion, so just hearing adults speak around them. Music can be a great helper in learning the inherent rhythmic patterns of speech. This is called prosody, and give toddlers predictable, slow-paced opportunities to practice speaking in their new mother tongue. And just as children need structured and unstructured learning time to absorb language concepts, the same is also true for music. Simple, short songs give children the tools they need to recognize the music of their home culture. This is called enculturation, and develop an understanding around the music they hear. Adults can support this learning by singing songs with children and listening to many musical styles to introduce young ears to new sounds. The last thing we'll talk about for this week is social emotional resilience and learning. As toddlers navigate their environment, they inevitably run into other adults and the children in the room with them. Children as young as 9 months can begin to recognize and interact and imitate emotions. As toddlers grow, they begin to imitate emotional states they observe in others and empathize with their peers. Music can be a powerful window into understanding their feelings. Just look at how much toddlers enjoy "The Baby on the Bus Goes Wah, wah, wah." They love to sing that part because they know what that's like to be crying on the bus. Toddlers recognize their feelings in others and instinctively move to comfort and support peers and even adults when we're upset. Structured music classes can also model sharing, waiting for and taking turns, and impulse inhibition. Something like, we play, we stop, and we play again. Of course, we know that music can impact children's emotions in other ways, like getting them ready to play, to go through a transition, or to go to sleep. Adults can support this emotional learning by paying close attention to children's emotional states and cluing into favorite songs to ease or affirm their feelings. Then, music can be a helpful regulational tool for the child as they grow. Well, I hope this was helpful a little bit as we start to talk about child development from a toddler perspective and how music can interact with that. I hope that you, with your toddlers in your room, have a lot of fun musical experiences where you can bond, play, and sing together with the music tying it all together. So thanks everyone. Hope you have a great week, and I will see you on the next Tuesday Training Tools.